So, dudes, I'm the 3 Hero, and welcome back to the 3 Heroes Pocket Adventure. Seriously, I know. I just decided to come back in. Why is my heads-up display not showing? Okay. Are my settings being weird for me? Yes, they are. Okay. And now my hand's not showing. Okay. Okay. Thank you for all that weirdness. Anyway, we are back in here with this Sharpness 4, Fire Aspect 2, and Breaking 2, Knockback 2 sword, which is actually really good, except it doesn't have looting. There's a bunch of dirt in the chest here. Still. Yeah, that still happens. Anyway, so yeah, we are back in here. So yeah, I figured, to introduce some of the new players to this thing. Give them a quick tour. So over there is a creeper that is perfectly normal. We just run up to the thing and whack it with this sword a couple times. Drop some gunpowder. It's all good. Anyway, in here we have a sheep, naturally. But this right here is my base. This is my base. Yeah. Beautiful base, I know. Anyway, but what we're going to talk about for a bit is what's pretty much up here. This is pretty much up where I spawned initially. Down here, there's a bunch of sugarcane, which is planted until much later. So what happened is first, I kind of went down here, and I dug a hole in here, and then I decided to do some mining, and I dug into this cave. And so, in the next episode, I basically turned this entire cave into my base. Now there's an empty chest, there's a bunch of random leather armor. That's all my ender chest stuff. But anyway, this cave has been evolved over time. But in here is my bedroom. It's quite a nice little thing. There's my bed there. A bed that was made, by the way, back in 1.0 before the different colored beds existed. Up here we have a ladder I built up to here really early on, which leads up to this house thing, which wasn't built until much later. And yes, that door opening thing is a glitch that exists on the Pocket Edition right now. Anyway, this house is just a nice little thing that I built. I quite like it. It's kind of nice. Feels very homey. And then there's a bit of a loft up here in the ceiling, which has a bed. Yeah, the right-click thing seems to be a bit off. It seems to trigger multiple times really quickly when you hold it down, which is weird. Anyway, so over in here, it comes through a door, is my wheat, carrot, potato, and pumpkin farm. And actually, we're just gonna form a fun way to get to it by killing this spider here first. Anyway, this is the fun way into our base, which I am going to do some messing around with in the future, just not right now because it is a bit, well, blocked off, because and the reason it's blocked off like this is because zombies can get through. I got killed a couple of times with that. Anyway, in here, the carrot, wheat, beetroot, and potato farm. It's all nice. Here we have chests, which I'm slowly moving somewhere else. Now down here we have this automatic smelter for basically the nuggets. So I put the armor and stuff. Okay, that was weird. And basically put a whole bunch of stuff in there. Up here we have the basically the, what's this called? Mushroom farm right here. Not a bad thing to have. And this area, I just dug this out like a lot. Over here, this used to be where my enchanter was. It used to be here, but I've moved it to a different spot. So let's head there now. This, by the way, is a bit of the floor of my base upstairs. That's which is why it dips down like this. An Enderman placed a block in the corner here. I'm just going to break it because it's a bit annoying. But anyway, there's a bunch of lighting glitches happening in the Pocket Edition right now, I think. See, it's like it's not really properly updating. Anyway, in here, this room still has a potato. I got a potato. Anyway, this room still has a bunch of lighting problems in that zombies and skeletons and the like keep spawning in here. Really annoying. That's way out to the surface. The entrance to it comes up near a pond in the surface, but over here, which I somehow managed to navigate to, is an enchanter. And he's like, okay, well, this is weak. It's literally not gonna do much for ya. Okay, sure. But what these are for is, well, that. So it can be redstoned up a bit. So yeah, I quite like it. It's quite nice. First saw it on IBX Toy Cat's channel. So yeah, this is just a bit of a tour. Now that's the path back home, but up here leads to the surface. By the way, my base is... That was a skeleton. They are really annoying. He's just like, hey! Why are you messing around out here? Get back down there. It's nighttime. I'm like, okay, buddy. You're annoying. But anyway. Nah, but... Holy cow. That was a cow. Anyway, there are... several doors in this, in my base, which lead to the outside. Anyway, here's one right here. You probably saw that earlier in the episode. There's the front door right there. There's the trap door up there. There's that one, which isn't really finished yet. There's this one over here, which apparently has a cow in there. Did not know that. There's one here, which is a dark oak door right now, and then there's one back here. None of those, most of those doors don't really do anything. Now, let's keep going down here and eat another pork chop because apparently I'm hungry right now. Now, we do have a bit of a sheep farm over here, which I'm working on getting all the different colors of sheep. Actually, looking at this, I probably should get myself some more sheep. Okay, let's do gray and white. That should hopefully get me a light gray sheep. If not, I'll have to dye the baby because why are you dark gray? You should be light gray, buddy. Anyway, let's dye the baby light gray. There we go. We got a light gray sheep. A light gray baby sheep. Anyway, with that in mind, I can get all the colors of sheep pretty quickly. And this is a rail, which doesn't do anything yet. There's a station at the end there, but that's not really much to look at. Now, the interesting thing is these trapdoors, which lead to my strip mine down there. Again, not really interesting to look at. This leads also down to the mines. This is where I dug under the river, so I put glass here so that the river could still flow across there. It's actually pretty cool, in my opinion. But we're going to want to go down here a bit because, to be honest, something this way is pretty cool. It's a chest with pumpkin seeds, a hoe, and 10 bones. No, it's the melon and pumpkin farm in here, which does have a bit of wheat. But yeah, melon and pumpkin farm, kind of something that you need to have in your Minecraft base, as far as I'm concerned. Anyway, Now that we're all done with the stuff in here, let's head out. There's another staircase over here. This, by the way, leads to more mining areas because I do a lot of mining. There's a crafting table floating in the air there. But we're going to head out here. Here's something I did when concrete was first introduced to the Pocket Edition. I was like, hey, let's build something weird out of concrete. This was the result. I'm not entirely sure about it. This right here is a cactus farm, which is pretty decent at producing cactuses. It's not completely nuts at producing cactuses, but I get a fair few cacti, which isn't too bad. It's fully automatic too, which is always nice. I used to have pens for all the different types of passive mobs up here, but I destroyed them. Over here, I have my complete tree farm collection, which is honestly not something I ever thought I'd have. But I eventually found all the different types of trees. So here we got oak trees, we got spruce, birch, jungle over here, and we also got, at the end here, we got acacia, and lastly we got dark oak. The last one I collected, I believe, was the jungle. I had to go pretty far for the jungle. Anyway, over here we got a giant bed pixel art thing. There's my nether portal, by the way. I've never really decorated the nether portal. But anyway, this way we've got a bit of a zombie farm, which isn't too bad to have. I mean, it's a zombie. That's a creeper. Just there are 3 creepers. Okay. I have some amazing luck right here, guys. So yeah, there's 2 skeletons too. This is literally... Oh, now they're shooting each other. Let's watch. This is... Yeah, and then just like that, I can come in and kill this other skeleton. It's always nice when the skeletons kill each other, isn't it? Anyway. Is that an Enderman hole? Anyway, let's head off this way. Because this way is where the cool thing part is. This is where I'm going to have my really cool base. Oh, I did not know about those mountains over there. Cool, I'll go visit them at some point. Yeah, it's just that on the mobile, my render distance wasn't turned up too much. So, yeah, those mountains. Very interesting. By the way, this down here leads to a bit of an area where I got smooth stone, so I could build this. An armor stand hallway with all the different colors of stained glass in it. This is for 1.2, and I'm going to put leather armor on these guys. Can I have my sword back, buddy? Anyway, over here we have a giant circle, which has a bed on it, interestingly enough. And then over there we have some weird mountains and some islands of sorts. Seriously, the stuff that wasn't showing up on my render distance is awesome. Should have known about it sooner. Oh, well, and I just fell in the water. Anyway, this is basically